Now we turn to the socialist left's biggest allies, Hollywood and the media. The left owns these megaphones which dominate our culture. Actor Isaiah Washington is best known for playing Dr. Burke on the hit show Grey's Anatomy. So here you are, you're an African-American, you're a patriot, you're an anti-communist, you're a veteran, you're a lonely guy in Hollywood.
Yeah, I have no friends. I have no friends.
And here you came to Hollywood, you as an outsider.
I always knew that it would be very difficult for a personality like me to actually be in Los Angeles. I've always considered myself a Frederick Douglass Republican without a home. But actually, it's just destiny for me because now I feel like I am at home.
Are you saying that you feel more at home in the GOP as Trump defines it?
I feel more comfortable because Trump, yeah, I have to give the credit to the President Donald Trump.
What is it about Trump that drew you?
I lived in New York in 1988. I know who he was. He was a hero to me. He was a billionaire. Before he became president, he was someone you looked up to. Every rapper was singing about trying to be Donald Trump. I read The Deal twice, The Art of the Deal. I know it.
I'm assuming Hollywood has always had left-wing tilt. It seems like what's different now is not that Hollywood is left, but that Hollywood has become so insular and monopolistic about being left-wing that it actually terrorizes people or attempts to.
You have to understand that the majority of the people that are running Hollywood were abused in most southern states because of maybe their sexual orientation or being creative or being different. So they've been treated poorly and they've been pushed and they find themselves going to Hollywood to be more liberal, be more free. Everything is okay, no behavior, there's no boundaries.
The revenge of the hurt, right.
Yeah, revenge of the hurt.
Well, it also explains the sort of amoralism of Hollywood because when you feel repressed, then anything goes becomes a sign of freedom.
Good point.
Even more influential than Hollywood is the mainstream media. Trump calls them fake news.
The press has become so dishonest.
Democrats, radical left, and their media partners standing right back there.
What is fake news? It's not just about bias. It goes much deeper than that. In the early 1970s, Saul Alinsky discovered that George H.W. Bush was scheduled to give a speech. Some activists wishing to protest Bush came to Alinsky for advice. Alinsky had a radical idea. An idea that would transform the tactics of the socialist left.
The people of the world agitate for free expression and free thought that only liberty allows.
Don't compare Bush to the Klan. Come dressed up like the Ku Klux Klan. The media will do the rest. Is there any limit to the deception of the mainstream media? When a presidential nominee is involved in a sex scandal, it's obviously a big story. Meet Larry Sinclair. What do you do for a living, Mr. Sinclair?
Currently, I run a nonprofit in Cocoa building affordable housing.
Now, in 2008, when Obama announced his candidacy for president, you made some explosive allegations about him that dated back to some events that occurred in 1999. Is that the year that you met Barack Obama?
It is.
Where did you meet him?
Outside of a bar in Chicago.
What were you doing?
I was on a night out. I had asked a limo driver if he knew anyone that would be interested in showing me around the town, and it was clear for the limo driver that I was looking for someone to enjoy the night with. The introduction was made through the limo driver.
And what happened?
We had a few drinks. I had made some comments about wanting Coke, so we got in a limo and left, and we started drinking. I started snorting. He started smoking. I actually put my hand on his knee and started to rub up his thigh, and I performed oral sex on Barack Obama. The following day, I actually get a knock on my hotel room door in Gurnee, Illinois, only to find Barack Obama standing in front of it. He had actually come back for seconds. I performed oral sex on him in the hotel room at the Comfort Inn and Suites in Gurnee, Illinois.
Were there drugs involved on the second night as well?
There was.
Who produced those?
He actually brought those with him.
Now, Obama at that time was a state senator.
I actually had no idea who he was.
And then when did you find out that it was Barack Obama?
Watching the 2004 DNC convention.
Thank you very much, everybody. God bless you. Thank you.
And it hit me, and at the time, I was just kind of floored.
Good afternoon. My name is Montgomery Blair Sibley. I'm the attorney for Larry Sinclair.
Now, you have this press conference.
I performed fellatio on Senator Obama in the limousine during the time Senator Obama was smoking crack cocaine.
After the press conference, you are arrested
by the D.C. Police Department upon the orders of Beau Biden, Attorney General for Delaware.
So this is Joe Biden's son, Beau Biden.
It is. Apparently, he had a grand jury indictment from 2 weeks after I went public on Obama accusing me of theft that never took place.
Shortly before you made these public allegations about Obama, you were contacted, you say, by a man named Donald Young.
Donald Young was the choir director in Jeremiah Wright's church in Chicago.
This is the church Obama attended.
Exactly.
And what did Donald Young tell you?
That he, too, had intimate relations with Barack Obama and had for years, and that I needed to protect myself, that they were going to come after me.
What happened to him?
He was shot point blank in his apartment in Chicago.
The murder was never solved?
No, it wasn't.
Donald Young's mother subsequently made a public comment, I believe reported in one of the tabloids. What did she say?
She wanted to know why her son had to die to protect his friend, the president, which was referring to Barack Obama.
Did you have this kind of a conversation where you describe what happened to you on any of the major networks?
No.
Did the New York Times or the Washington Post interview you?
No.
Have you heard of Stormy Daniels?
Who hasn't heard of Stormy Daniels?
On the alleged affair between Donald Trump and adult film star Stormy Daniels.
Please welcome Stormy Daniels.
Please welcome Stormy Daniels. Here we go.
22 million viewers tuned in to 60 Minutes Sunday to hear Stormy Daniels' story.
I hereby, along with my colleague Mayor Pro Tem John D'Amico, declare it Stormy Daniels Day in the city of West Hollywood.
What happened to Larry Sinclair Day? Whether or not you believe their stories, these two did not get equal treatment from the media. The power of the media is not just the power to twist the news, it's to make the news and even to fabricate the news. What's the solution? We have to create alternative forms of media, and we have to reduce the power of the media in our minds.